I made like my second purchase off TikTok shop, right? And of course it had to be something really that I desire to have. Not really desire, but you know, it's just comfortable and cute. And look at this shit here. Like that ass fat as fuck. Like what? Do y'all see this?
Dallas County detectives are investigating the death of a mother and her little boy. Seagoville police found Lyric Bacchus and her 7-year-old son Deuce dead in the garage last week. Home surveillance cameras captured the chaos. Deuce.
Some secrets are worth more than a life. They're so powerful, so dangerous, that the only way to keep them is to bury them with the truth. On a quiet Friday in Seagoville, Texas, 27-year-old Lyric Bacchus learned this the hard way. A day meant for cake and celebration became the final, desperate chapter of a story she never wanted to tell. Her 28th birthday wasn't the day she turned a year older. It was the day she was silenced. But why? What kind of secret could be so dangerous? Was it about her successful online boutique, the one that made her a top-rated seller on eBay? Or was it something closer, something personal? The kind of secret that feels like it could swallow you whole? The kind of secret that, if it got out, would destroy lives? And what if the person you're hiding for is the very person who might destroy you? What if the most dangerous thing in your life isn't a stranger, but a secret you're keeping from the world? Before we go any further, I need you to do something. If you've ever felt the weight of a secret, if you've ever felt like you couldn't trust the people around you, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell icon so you never miss a new story. The story we're about to tell isn't just a true crime story. It's a warning about the secrets we keep and the people we keep them for. And the biggest crime here wasn't a murder. It was the lie that was told. Now, let's go back to that quiet Friday morning, just before the screams. Welcome to Forensic True Crime Stories, where we share true crime stories based on real events that deserve to be told. This story will be taking us to Seagoville, Texas. Lyric Bacchus wasn't just a name. She was a hustle, a self-made boss in the digital world, running her online clothing boutique, Shop Lyric's Boutique. On eBay, she wasn't just a seller. She was a top-rated seller, with glowing reviews praising her fast shipping and high-quality products. Her business was her empire, a testament to her drive. This was a modern success story, broadcast across Instagram and YouTube, where she shared her life and her style with thousands of followers. She was building something, not just for herself, but for the person who mattered most. That person was Deuce, a bright, smiling 7-year-old first grader at Seagoville North Elementary. He wasn't just her son, he was her world. Neighbors remembered him playing just days before, a kid with a bright energy who was my son's first friend. Lyric and Deuce were a unit, an inseparable pair found together in life and, tragically, in death. Their bond was the heart of their story, and their sudden loss sent a shockwave through everyone who knew them, from her followers online to his classmates at school. That fateful Friday morning in Seagoville was supposed to be a normal day. It wasn't. A neighbor's surveillance camera picked up something else entirely, the sound of frantic screams.
First, you hear the screams. Then moments later, you see the first responders. They're heading 2 doors down to this home, where 27-year-old Lyric Bacchus and her 7-year-old son Deuce were found dead in the garage.
Moments later, first responders were swarming the quiet street, a scene of mayhem, with everybody out here crying and screaming, as neighbor Diane Loggins recalled.
Everybody out here crying, screaming. The cops out here, they taped it off.
Police are waiting on autopsies before confirming.
This was the most people I ever seen out here at once.
Dion Loggins' home surveillance cameras captured the chaos Friday morning. He'd just gotten back from his morning run.
The police taped off the home, marking the start of a new, horrifying reality. But as the sirens faded and the initial chaos died down, One question hung in the air. This wasn't a typical crime scene. So if there was no foul play, if there was no human perpetrator, why was the community so certain that something was terribly wrong? The initial investigation was quick. The facts were simple. Lyric and her son, Deuce, were found in their garage, and the car's engine was running. The conclusion? Carbon monoxide poisoning. The silent killer. It's an odorless, colorless gas that can steal a life without a single sound. The family, processing their grief, publicly accepted this as the cause, a tragic accident with no human hand involved. But even as the police were waiting on the official autopsy results to confirm their theory, a different story was starting to spread online. While law enforcement looked for a gas leak, the community was looking for something else entirely: a man. A prominent figure in the Dallas music industry, a rapper, was whispered to be the secret father of Deuce. For years, Lyric had kept his identity private, but in the wake of her death, his silence became deafening. No public statement, no condolences. It wasn't just a rumor. It was a contradiction to the narrative of a simple accident. Why was this man, a man with money and influence, refusing to say a single word about the death of a woman and child he was supposedly connected to? The more the community looked, the more the official story started to fall apart. Questions mounted, and with every unanswered question, a new theory took hold. Why were they in the garage for so long? Where were the phone records? Why was the case closed so quickly? These weren't just details. They were red flags waving in the wind. I know what some of you are thinking right now. This is just a tragic accident. No need to get wrapped up in this. And you're probably right. But if you're so sure, if you still won't subscribe, go to the comments right now and tell us why. Tell us why you think this case is closed and why you're willing to risk missing the one detail that could prove you wrong. Because the family believed it was an accident. The police believed it was an accident. But online, a new theory was taking hold. That Lyric Bacchus was planning to do something on her 28th birthday. Something that would have changed everything. And somebody knew she couldn't be allowed to. The tragic loss of Lyric and Deuce was more than just a local incident. It was a conversation starter. The Seagoville North Elementary School community mobilized, sending out letters of sympathy and bringing in counselors to help the children process a grief they were too young to understand. Online, the tributes poured in, a digital memorial to a woman who had connected with thousands. But in the morning, a new kind of awareness was born, a dialogue about the very thing that had claimed their lives. Carbon monoxide, the invisible threat in every home, every car, every garage. But while the community grappled with the silent killer, a different kind of silence became the focus of the internet. The prominent Dallas rapper, a man whispered to be the secret father of Deuce, remained absolutely silent. No statement, no condolences. His radio silence was not just a lack of words. It was a final, cold betrayal. The community saw it as a powerful man protecting his image, and in doing so, abandoning a woman and a child who, in their final moments, may have been thinking of him. To the family and friends of Lyric and Deuce Bacchus, we extend our sincerest and most profound condolences. Their story is a reminder of how quickly life can change and how much we can lose in an instant. Though this episode comes to a close, their memory lives on through the love of their community, their family, and the countless lives they touched. May their memory serve as a powerful reminder to cherish every moment. So where does the story end? The case is officially closed. The cause of death is official. But a community still whispers, and in the silence, you can almost hear the questions that were never answered. Was it a tragic accident? Or was it the end result of a dangerous secret? We may never know the full truth. But if this story has taught us anything, it's that sometimes the most dangerous things in life are the things we never see coming. So don't let this be another video you just click off of. Hit that like button and share this story. You never know whose life this could save. And if you're not subscribed yet, ask yourself, are you willing to miss the next one? Are you willing to risk not having this knowledge when you need it most? Dear viewers, if you found this investigation insightful, kindly subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for future updates. It will mean a lot to us and encourage us to keep bringing you these true crime stories. Thanks for watching till the end, and until our next video, stay safe.